Everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on the Kings and Blackhawks making a deal that will send Rob Scuderi back to Los Angeles and Christian Ehrhoff to Chicago. Ehrhoff is they're both actually in the AHL right now, so I think Scuderi will be up. Ehrhoff probably could be as well. I think both teams are kind of kicking the tires on Chris Russell as a veteran defenseman add, and I think Scuderi and Ehrhoff are actually both better than Chris Russell, which I think speaks more about Chris Russell than it does about either one of them. But I digress. The math on the Scuderi deal. So again, he signed a 4-year contract with Pittsburgh, leaving LA in 2013. It's a $3.375 million cap hit. The Hawks had picked up 2/3 of it. Pittsburgh took 1/3 when the deal happened. Now the Hawks are going to pick up half of it for the next, this year, next year. So need a math major as an intern in the Power Play with CJ once in a while. But I think that's definitely a situation to keep an eye on. As again, I think both of them will be in on Chris Russell. We're going to be in on Chris Russell. I don't know if this takes either one of them out of it, but and I don't think this ends the deadline for LA either. I think Chicago probably could be done deal, and they made the big deal last night to get into Lad, but I think Dean Lombardi's going to add someone. We got 70 hours until the deadline. I think Dean Lombardi is going to be burning the midnight oil, working the phones, making some calls, trying to make it happen, try to add, maybe a forward and a defenseman. Because I think Scuderi does give you veteran presence on defense, but again, he's 37 years old, a lot of miles on his body. How much can he take is, I think, a realistically legitimate question. So we'll see how that works out for LA. I think Ehrhoff could get a call up from the Hawks, see what he can do. They can use the depth on defense, and I think this goes back to, I think John Shannon said this morning or this afternoon on Hockey Central, they lost Michael Roosevelt early last year in the playoffs and were essentially forced to play with 5 defensemen. So adding a guy like Ehrhoff, are there better players out there? Sure, but if he's your 7th or 8th defenseman, you're in good shape. So again, kind of a small trade, but definitely an interesting one. That's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.